Hi, welcome back to our channel, Two Brothers Opinions. My name is Barry. This is my brother Mark.
Right. So today, in this episode, which I think is going to be like episode 22 or 23.
I don't know. We're getting up
Yeah,
there.
we're getting up there. We're going to do another open forum because we had one earlier in an earlier episode,
videos.
and it got a lot of comments.
Yep.
So we would just do whatever is on our minds for today.
We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It might run a little long, might not.
No, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But so the first thing that popped in my head is the alligator Alcatraz.
I can't tell you what first thing popped in my head. Wouldn't be family friendly.
But actually, I thought it's kind of cool because it actually, at the filming of this
Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah. At the filming of this episode, I think they were supposed to start moving people into it today.
Oh,
okay. So there was a nice tour. I watched a video.
I saw that same video.
It's a nice tour. They could put, I think it's 1,000. I don't know if they said 1,000 people in there.
There's a lot.
Yeah. But it's funny because there's nice beds in there.
Yeah.
Brand new pillows, and there's air conditioning, and they have doctors there, and they so.
Yeah, I saw truckloads. There's restrooms. They were bringing all kinds of stuff that they were bringing in.
And the only way to get there, I guess there is a way to drive there. There's one road, I guess.
Yeah, because I saw tractor trailers.
Yeah, there's one road that goes in, and then a small airport, and that's about it. So if you can't go out down the road, if that's guarded or whatever, then you're swimming for it
in the middle
of the Everglades.
Yeah, you ain't getting too far.
No, with the alligators and boa constrictors and other kind of nasty snakes.
Yes. Well, boa constrictors, and there's might even be some anacondas. Who
probably
knows?
Down there.
They are not native to that area.
Yeah.
What it is people had them as pet
and let them loose,
and they let them loose because they got too big.
Yeah.
And now they breed like rabbits.
Yeah, like snakes.
Yeah, and they're actually decimating the population of the rabbits and other small animals in the Everglades.
Yeah.
That serve a purpose.
Yeah. But I think I think it's a great use of land that was just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And
almost like the French in Devil's Island.
Yeah. But that
was a real place.
Very humane, to be honest with you. Because they showed pictures, and then here we go again with the Democrats who were bitching about the alligator Alcatraz. Except when they showed pictures when Biden was in office, and they had these same cages that were typically they were originally Obama cages. And they had all these people packed in there. The people were sitting on the ground, sleeping on the floor, packed like it looked like sardines in there.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
And they were perfectly fine with that
because it was a Democrat doing that.
But I think this is a great use of.
I think if Hitler was a Democrat, he would have been okay.
Oh yeah, they would have loved him.
Yeah, they would have loved him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But yeah, so
Pol Pot.
Oh yeah,
over in Cambodia.
Yep.
You know.
No, hey, you see that they just speaking of that region of the world,
Vietnam.
We just did a trade agreement with Vietnam, and they did one with China.
I didn't know. Well, I know the
Chinese not following through on it, but they did one.
Yeah, but the Vietnam one sounds really good.
Yeah,
they're going to open up our market
to everything
that we have.
Yeah,
with no trade tariffs.
Right.
We could just send our stuff over there.
Yeah. It was awesome. But yeah, I thought my opinion that the alligator Alcatraz is a great idea. Because originally they wanted to open up the real Alcatraz.
Yeah, that would be too much.
The cost
too much money to
renovate. This isn't costing much at all.
No, you just need a huge tent.
Yeah, and they have all these sections. It kind of looks with 2 bunks in there and everything. I mean, kind of looks like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, you're the breakfast if you make a run for it.
I know. I sent you a thing about it, and I wrote the Verbo, like vacation resorts by owner.
Yeah.
So I thought
by owner.
I thought it was a good Verbo.
I didn't know what that meant.
Oh yeah, vacation resorts by owner.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's where you could, if you have a place, a house, kind of like the house that AOC grew up in, a nice, nice mansion.
Nice mansion over there, and
you could rent it out.
Yorktown Heights.
Yeah, you could put it online, and you can rent it out and so you put it.
Yeah. Better Airbnb.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's basically like Airbnb, but it's Vrbo. It's the
Oh,
same thing.
okay.
Yeah. So I thought that was a cool thing that was in the news.
I got no problems with that.
I think it's an awesome thing, and
It really deters people from escaping.
yeah, because if they do escape, then you don't have to worry about burying them or anything or cremating them because you're feeding them.
Yeah, we'll look for him.
He's
going to be gone.
They should just put signs up. Do not feed the alligators.
Yeah, do not feed the alligators.
And I guess they're not going to be there long. It's going to be like a holding place before they then take them and fly them back to what other country.
I mean, they're right now. If let's say I was an illegal alien, I could actually turn myself in, get $1,000,
and ride home,
a plane ticket for free, and still be able to go through the system to come back legally in the United States.
Yep,
I have no issue with that.
No,
now, anybody that has an issue with that, something's wrong with you mentally.
Yeah.
Really? Well, they're already here. Well, they're here illegally.
But they weren't here originally. They were somewhere else.
And for all the people, they're going to say, oh, well, I remember some of your videos. You're Italian and Polish by, your nationality, your heritage. And, but I'm American first, born and raised here. Only first generation born here. No, second generation. Second generation. And the difference is, our grandparents or great-grandparents, they didn't come here and slip through a crack in the wall or under a fence. No. They came here legally.
Yeah. On our dad's side, Grandma came through Boston. And Grandpa came through Ellis Island.
And you could still look his name up. And the ship he came on, I think it was a Norwegian freighter, actually, he came on. So, and when you were at Ellis Island, you got a full health check, which you didn't get under Biden or anybody else. So you could come in with Ebola. And just walk through. And if you were sick and they couldn't keep you here or cure you,
they sent you back.
They sent you back.
Yeah.
And I got no problems with that.
And you needed a sponsor.
Yes.
You needed someone. They didn't let children in and just let the children go with like the next person who walked up and says, I'll take them.
And that's happening here.
Oh yeah, because although the Trump DOJ and everything, the FBI, they're actually finding some of these kids now.
No, not some.
A lot.
You've been following Bongino, what he's been putting out?
No, I haven't.
I have. They're finding hundreds.
Oh yeah, I knew
hundreds of kids.
Yeah.
That are being trafficked. And they're arresting these people.
Yep.
See, these are the things that's why we tell you don't watch the evening news, regardless of Fox or anybody else.
Right.
Do your own research because no one's putting it out there because they don't want Trump to look good. He said it. These kids are being used.
Yeah. Sex traffic.
All over the United States.
Yep. And the Biden administration had no idea where they were.
None.
Except now they're finding them. So somebody knew where they were.
Someone knows because they're finding them. See, they don't want to win for Trump.
They don't want to win for the Americans. They don't want to win for America.
And don't get this wrong. Republicans hate Trump too.
Oh, there's.
I just watched a really good interview with Margie Taylor Greene on Tucker, and she said the same thing.
Yeah,
she said the Republicans, half of them hate Trump. Just as much as the Democrats.
Absolutely.
They just smile in his face, shake his hand, and nod and say.
I know, and I heard that they sit there and go, "Well, we only got another 3.5 years, and he's gone."
Yep.
Except
that's what they say.
Except if everything is going the way it's supposed to be going, and people are making more money and everything else, then either J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio or somebody is going to win the next presidential election.
Well,
unless the Democrats cheat again.
No, I saw shirts that you could buy it says Trump 2028. 2028.
Yeah, okay. That's just the trigger.
It's just the trigger of the left.
Yeah.
But this is how Trump could become president in another term.
Oh.
He runs as VP with J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance steps down.
Yeah.
Trump becomes president because he's the VP.
Right.
And Trump says, I want J.D. Vance as my VP.
Right.
So Trump serves another term.
Yeah.
There's nothing written that says they can't do that.
Right.
And I hope they do.
Yeah. Although I don't think
don't think he will.
Because at some point he'll
be
like
80. I don't know what he'll be.
Yeah.
I
think he's.
How old is he now?
77, 78. I think he's
up there.
Yeah. I mean, he's in great shape. Hell.
Yeah, I can't eat.
I can't believe
eat McDonald's every day and be
not only that,
drink soda like
I can't believe how this guy will have he stopped into the press secretary's room the other day and to announce something. I forgot what it was, but he stayed for over an hour
taking questions.
Yeah, and he's like, anybody got any more? We'll just keep going.
Yeah. I saw a clip of that. Him saying that.
Yeah, he did over an hour.
And Biden couldn't do. He couldn't find his way from the helicopter to the White House.
Yeah,
they had to grab him and lead him.
I know.
Unbelievable.
So
but then he wasn't sick.
Well, that's the other thing that's going to happen now after the July 4th break that they have. They're subpoenaing a lot of the Biden cabinet and stuff to ask him about his cognitive abilities.
He wasn't running the country.
No, but they're finding out one lady who worked there said that she actually used the auto pen and was under the assumption that it was okayed. So they're finding out
signing the president's name. It's just okay.
They're finding out stuff already. Well, no, she thought that someone above her had okayed it.
Yeah.
No, he had no idea. He had no idea.
And it won't be the first time that someone else ran the country. Because they said when Roosevelt, his wife ran, Eleanor.
Yeah.
Eleanor. She was running the country towards the end when he was really sick.
And who was that horrible, who was the horrible guy? He was president. Woodrow Wilson.
Wilson.
His last year, he had a massive stroke. He was basically comatose. His wife ran the country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should just do a whole thing on him, Woodrow Wilson. I don't even know how they got schools named after him. The guy was a devout racist.
He was horrible. And up until Biden, Woodrow Wilson was considered our worst president ever. And then Biden topped that.
And they got schools named after him.
Yeah.
The first film ever shown in the White House was about the KKK.
I think there should be a company. Somebody should do this. Start a porta potty company.
Right?
No, Biden.
Okay.
And call it the Biden Bowel something or whatever.
Biden Bowel Movement?
Yeah, whatever. and I bet you people will order those all throughout the country.
Across the nation.
Somebody who's got money needs to do that and name it that.
Yeah.
Or maybe come up with a better name, but somebody would make a lot of money doing that. I have these ideas. I have no money, but I have,
right.
I have ideas, no money, but I have ideas.
A crappy president.
Yeah.
For your needs. Not needs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Somebody, if somebody does it, I just want like 1%.
1%
of whatever you make.
That's it. Two Brothers Opinion.
Yeah.
Although we don't have an account.
We don't
have an account yet. We don't have enough viewers to have an account. On account of we need more viewers. So anyhow, July 4th is tomorrow.
Yes, it is. It comes after the 3rd.
Yep.
And July 5th is our parents' wedding anniversary.
Yeah, they would have been married. Ma's still alive.
Yeah.
She's going to be 90.
She'll be 94 in August.
So they would have.
She was 20. Was she 21 when she got married? She was 21 when we got married.
52. They got married.
Yeah, they got married in 52.
July 5th of 52.
Right.
And my dad's been gone how many years now? He died the day before Valentine's Day.
He died in 2008.
2008.
It's gone 17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if they were
52, quick math.
73 years they would have been married.
Wow. Unbelievable. I saw a thing the other day that there's a World War II veteran. He's turning 100 and something, and all he wants is like a card from you.
From me?
Yeah, from you. No, I saw an interesting thing too on an actor. Forget what his name was.
Dick Van Dyke just turned 100.
June Lockhart from Lost in Space. She's 100.
Is she?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Anybody find her?
No, she's still lost. I think she's in California.
Oh.
Yeah, I really believe she's still there. I saw this thing about an actor. He was in the invasion of D-Day.
Oh.
He was the only guy from his unit to live. He survived the Malmedy massacre, where the Germans had all these, during the Battle of the Bulge. They didn't know what to do with all these prisoners, so one of the SS officers said, kill them all. He survived.
Wow.
Yeah, and something else happened, and he lived. He was something else. I can't remember what. I just saw it this morning.
There were a lot of actors, even some sports people that were in World War II.
The professor from
Gilligan's
Island. He was a Marine. Maxwell Smart, Don Adams. He was a Marine.
So was Ed McMahon from the Johnny Carson Tonight Show.
Oh, I didn't.
He was a Colonel Marine.
Really?
He was a Colonel, and so was Jonathan Winters. He was in the Marines.
No kidding.
Yeah, he said he got kicked out because he kept going up to people and like. Remember, he used to do like dress up like an old granny, and he said he would use that voice with his like drill sergeant, and they. I don't know if it was true. And he said they didn't. He said he had a hard time in the Marines.
Jonathan Winters.
But Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, we know that. Yeah, I knew that. There was another guy that was on. He was a gunner on a B-25 Mitchell. He got shot down in the ocean. He was the only survivor and swam 3 miles to Papua New Guinea and survived. I forget what his name was. Just telling my niece about
Eddie Albert from Green Acres.
Yes, he was in the Navy.
He was a war hero.
Yep.
He saved. I forgot how many
in the Battle of Tarawa.
Yeah. He saved. They told him not to go, and he went anyways. He saved like
he was in one of the landing craft.
Yeah,
he was in the Navy, and he kept going back and pulling Marines out of the. Because if anybody knows anything about the Marines and the invasion of Tarawa, these landing craft couldn't get up on the beaches because they had this wall on the shore, and these Marines were just in the water getting decimated, and he went in and saved a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. It was crazy.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you don't hear nothing about it.
Nope. Oh, Ted Williams.
Yeah,
the baseball player.
Yeah. A lot of the people, boxers too.
Oh yeah.
Joe Louis. Joe Louis was in World War II.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
amazing.
Yeah, no, those stories should come out. Like somebody should. There's probably some books about them. But there's times where you're watching something and it'll come out. And I'm like, I didn't know that. I had no idea this guy was there. Crazy stuff.
And just the things that you do find out, it makes you like you have a different perspective of these people.
Yeah.
Like Jonathan Winters, I never knew that.
Yeah, he was a Marine.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, if you there's a Johnny Carson episode where Jonathan Winters is there, and probably if you put in Jonathan Winters, Carson, Marines, it'll probably come up.
It'll come up. But, and he talks about it?
A little bit.
God, a little bit, that. I'm going to go look at that myself.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, so anyhow, we were talking about July 4th.
Yes.
It's the year that we kicked King George.
Yep, the 250th anniversary.
Yep, we got him out.
Yep.
For a lot of different things that they were doing.
Yep.
Taxation. That's one of the ones.
Big one.
And we should talk about that, how you definitely shouldn't have to pay taxes. There's no actual law that says you have to pay taxes on your wages. You do have to pay property taxes.
Which is weird too.
Actual law that says, and people have gotten away with it in court and went. Yeah. And the people from the IRS cannot pull up the law and show, but they don't want you.
There was an amendment, or wasn't there like a?
They did it late on Christmas Eve back in blah blah blah, and there was only a few people there, and that's why they passed it.
Yeah,
but there's still not an actual law.
Is that the 16th Amendment? The tax? I
don't know.
For some reason, that popped in my head.
It could be. It could be.
But no, I even have a problem with property tax. I mean, so you buy a house, you buy the land the land is yours, you buy it and everything else, and now I got to pay every year to the town.
Yep.
To live on my piece of land that I bought.
Yep.
I mean, and I know why you do it. You're paying for the fire department. You're paying for the police department. You're paying so that they fix the roads.
The roads are plowed.
I get it. But on the other hand,
but there should be a point to where when I just saw a video the other day, and this guy, elderly man, went in to pawn some jewelry because him and his wife were going to lose their house due to property taxes. And so the people, I guess, know who this guy is at the pawn shop. And people put in an envelope and they gave him $1,300 to pay his property tax. Yeah. That's disgusting.
Yep.
This man could have built that house by hand.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people did back then. They found a piece of land. They were a carpenter. I mean, look at my mom's middle brother.
Yeah. He built our house.
He drove his wife to a piece of property he bought that had a 2-car garage.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And said, "That's our house." She goes, "It's a 2-car garage." He goes, "Not once me and my brothers and father get done with it."
It took him a while.
And he built a beautiful home.
Yeah, it had spiral staircase in it.
Going from, it had a loft kitchen and bedrooms were up there. And you would spiral staircase down into the living room with a fireplace that they built.
Yeah, and originally it was the 2-car garage. And they lived in that 2-car garage for a while.
Yes.
Because he built the house, the house he ended up with, he built it around that.
Around that.
And then,
correct.
Yeah. And he
didn't ever even graduate from grammar school.
No.
He never had
he couldn't read.
Yeah, he didn't have a grammar school diploma.
Yeah, he couldn't read because his wife used to read for him, and when he had to do his taxes, our father did his taxes for him.
Yep. And he worked.
He had what, 3 kids?
Chase Manufacturing
3 kids.
in Waterbury. He worked at Chase, I believe.
Yeah, and then he worked for
Overhead
Door.
When it closed down, he worked for Overhead Door. Then when Chase closed down, Pops got him our father's brother-in-law, who was in the UAW, United Auto Workers. He was a big shot.
Yeah.
Got him a job at Avco Lycoming in Stratford, where they built the M1 Abrams tanks, the tank engines. And then when they closed that shop down and moved everything to Phoenix, he retired.
Yeah.
He retired. He said, "I'm out."
Yep.
But here's a guy that didn't even have a grammar school diploma. So don't tell me kids in college can't find a job. Get off your ass and do something.
Well, not only that, but
go cut grass. There's a lot of elderly people out there that give you $20 to cut their grass because they can't do it. Start a business.
I did it when I was like 11 years old. I used to mow the lawn. The lady next door, I mowed her lawn. I used to get $2 every time I mowed her lawn.
But that's a lot of money. You
back then,
buy a lot of candy.
11 years old, yeah, I was making money. But I love to watch the Charlie Kirk videos about that college is a scam. And you got all these college kids trying to say that it's not a scam. And then if you listen to them, there's something like, I don't know, I forgot how many jobs are out there for people without a college education. Like where there's trade school, or you go to an apprentice thing and you learn a job. You know, I think it was your average person coming out of a 4-year college with a degree, like a liberal arts or whatever like that. You might be making 30, 40,000 a year.
That's nothing.
You can go be a plumber, you're making 80,000.
Yeah.
I had a client years ago. He was a kid coming out of high school, trade school. He was a welder. He did his focus was welding. When he graduated, he had
a job waiting.
He had a job waiting for him, starting at $80,000 a year.
There's a shortage of welders across the nation, and if you could get hooked up with a union, make good money.
Yeah, and I think he said, and then if you learn to do like underwater welding,
oh my God, yes,
I think it's over $200,000 a year.
They can't find welders. There's some good schools that are only 6 months to be a welder.
Yeah. But
go. You don't need to go to college.
No, and that's why I think the government wants to by shutting down the Department of Education, but taking that money and they want to put it into more technical schools. I think that's perfect. Stop giving it to like Harvard, who has like $1 billion in their fund or whatever. It's like, give it to technical schools. Tell these kids, hey, go here and here's what you can make, and you could then have a house and you can have a nice car. It's unreal.
The days of working in the factory. Now I worked in factories in Waterbury.
Yeah, me too.
Thomaston and wherever, and I ran Swiss screw machines. So they made very small, intricate things, sometimes larger things too. Matter of fact, one of the jobs I was running, it was hard steel, and I was running it, and it runs really slow, especially with the hard steel. And I didn't know what the hell I was making. I just would look at the blueprint, make sure everything was in specs.
Yeah.
And then I finally started to read it. I was making firing pins for M16s. That's what I was making.
Yeah.
Firing pins. Yeah. So, I mean, yes, I had oil all over me.
Yeah, but you were able to have
like that no more.
No, because I worked in some bad
computerized.
Places.
You don't even tear a machine down like they used to. Because I used to take the cams out.
Oh yeah,
for timing.
Yep.
To make it run at a certain speed.
Oh yeah,
it's not like that no more, folks. You just put it in the computer and it does everything for you.
Yeah,
and it's clean. They got hoods sucking up all the oil and the mist floating. You remember Daddy's shop? I worked there. You worked there.
Yeah.
You would see the oil floating in the air.
Yeah.
It's not like that no more.
Yeah, you come home and your clothes smell like oil.
Smell like oil. Yeah, and the solvent. We used to wash our hands in the solvent. It probably caused cancer.
Well, the stuff that I used to wash up, because when I worked at a plastics factory, it says it causes cancer. It was carcinogen.
That's what you washed your hands in.
Yeah.
Fun, isn't it?
It was trichloroethylene. And I tell you, if you had gunk all over you, you take a rag soaked in that, and go like that, it comes right off. But yeah, so far so good. But
yeah. I heard an interesting fact. Just happened to come across this. It was talking about skin cancer, melanoma.
Oh yeah, right.
Melanoma became very prevalent
with
after the introduction
of sunscreen
and sunblock.
Yeah. Well, I know someone
because you're putting that stuff on you, and those chemicals that are in there.
Oh, I know someone who got burns from the spray because it's got I don't know if it's propane or it's got something in there to make it an aerosol. Put it all over, got skin burns.
See?
Yeah, but yeah, after they did that. Oh, and in the middle of all this, just want to say Democrats still suck.
Yes, they do.
Because we don't want to lose that.
We will never lose.
No.
Until they stop sucking, they will keep sucking.
They're always going to suck.
Yeah, the last of the moderate Democrats was Kennedy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I heard an interesting thing today, too. I was telling you about MGT, talking about Tucker. One thing she said that really pissed me off is she was talking about baby boomers.
Mm-hmm.
How baby boomers, we just watch Fox News. We get our information off the news at night, and how we just follow what they say. And it's the baby boomers that want these wars.
That's not true.
That's not true. Totally true. I was offended. I like her
Mm.
as a person, but her and Tucker they're both wrong.
Mm.
We're baby boomers.
Yeah.
I don't watch Fox News.
Nope.
I don't watch the news.
Nope.
That's why. What do you say at the end of every episode?
That you have a voice and don't let anyone silence it.
And what do we say? We research.
Yeah. I mean, I may turn on.
Yeah, you may watch clips.
Right. And then say, well, let me see if that's true. And then you read other stuff, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. That's not like, even when she says baby boomers like wars. Okay. That's too broad. You can't clump everybody
she did.
in.
She clumped everybody under one roof.
Right, and you can't do that. You can't do that with anything. Like, we can say Democrats suck.
Yeah.
A vast majority of them do. But do I want to say all Democrats suck? Okay, there's one that doesn't. There might be one out there that doesn't.
One or two.
Maybe two, okay. 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Well, no, there's a lot of older Democrats. Our aunt and uncle, they're Democrats,
they're nice
but they're moderate Democrats.
Yes.
They're not the whack job AOC, the
go.
What are they called?
Yeah, lay in a road and block a road and stuff and protest.
But what they don't understand is the Democrats of John F. Kennedy are gone.
They're
gone.
Yep.
Those Democrats that are like John F. Kennedy, they switched over. They're Republicans.
Yeah.
And a lot of them did vote for Trump.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's what the great thing is about our voting system, is that you can be labeled whatever you want to be labeled, but once you go behind that curtain or whatever, you put whatever you want to put.
Yeah, the only thing is, and I hear people say, well, I don't like either party, I'm going to be an independent. Okay, that's fine. But you only then get to vote in presidential elections. Like, you don't get to vote in the primary.
Nope.
So you can't pick someone that you like.
Nope.
Out of either party. You have to you're stuck with the two choices
that other people made
for you, and now
unless you voted for Kamala because she was put in.
Right.
There was no election.
There was no election
Folks,
at all.
There was no election.
Nope. She was
put into.
She was
that
anointed,
position.
and I swear that there was a part. I think I told you this at one time. That I swear they picked her because they wanted to get rid of her.
Yeah, to make her look bad.
Because there's no way she was going to win.
And that's not her real name anyhow.
No.
I had a whole list somewhere of people, what their names are and what their name really is.
Yeah. But she's another one. She grew up in Canada for a while.
Yes.
They don't ever say that.
No.
I was the little girl on the bus. Yeah, was that before or after you moved from Canada? And that's another country that's crazy. Oh my God, you can't.
I wouldn't live up there for nothing.
You can't say or do anything to throw you in jail.
Yeah.
They're as bad as England.
England, Germany. Yeah. Germany's like that too now. You say something on social media, they come knock on your door. Did you say that? Yeah, come on with us. You're going to. Yeah. What happened to the? Well, they don't have the First Amendment.
They don't have constitutions either.
No.
I know Canada doesn't. So government, can do. But again, it says that's what they voted for. They voted for like Trudeau and all these other people. Vote for these morons. This is what you're going to get. That's why New York voting for this Mamdani guy. If he ever gets in, that city's going to be gone.
I saw a picture where I don't know if this is true or not, down in Brooklyn. Maybe there's some people from Brooklyn, New York that will watch this video and comment. They said there's Muslim police. So cop's car, like Sharia law.
Yeah, no, there was
they enforced that. What do you stone people?
I know there was, and I don't know if it was New York, but I know that there were Chinese police departments. I think it was New York. There were Chinese police departments in Chinatown.
Foreign?
Yeah. Until it got in the news, and then I believe they shut it down. But there were Chinese police departments in New York, in Chinatown.
That's another thing. No foreign nation shall own any land in this country. They sell it.
They sell it like crazy.
And people always badmouth Mexico. So when I was down there one time on vacation, I was looking at a timeshare. This is years ago. And the guy told me one of the stupidest things America does is sell their land. He goes, we will never sell our land. And they lease it.
99 years.
Yeah, they lease the land to these foreign hotels. Right. Like could be from Japan, wherever. And we sell our land.
Yeah.
So eventually people could kick us off our own land.
Yeah.
And then another myth that's out there is that Mexico owned California, Arizona, Texas.
Right.
I'm sorry they didn't. If you look it up, Spain had that first.
Yeah.
They were under Spanish rule.
That's why if you go down there, you see a lot of Spanish tiles and
Sure, the influence of Spain.
Yeah.
You see. Well, we could get on another. Well, this is an open forum, so there's a big thing that says who discovered America, and most people say, well, the Vikings. That's it. They called it.
Right.
What the heck did they call it? Greenland or something? Not Greenland. I forget the name that they would say. And so they said that Vikings came here first.
Okay.
So I saw a whole thing that said that actually they believe Chinese monks were here before anybody. Because from China, the currents will bring you right into San Francisco. So divers that dive in San Francisco Harbor Bay, they were finding these stones with perfect holes drilled out in them.
Yep.
They could not figure out where these came from. They brought some up and tested them. They weren't stones from the area. Then they found old pictures of Chinese junks, which are ships.
Yeah.
That's what they call them.
Right.
With anchors made of stone with these perfect circular holes cut out. So now they think that Chinese monks came into San Francisco, walked all the way down into Central and South America. That's why you'll see influences of the Chinese the Chinese like paintings and dragons in the Mayan culture and other cultures in Central and South America.
Yeah.
I mean, you will even like Hispanic, Chinese. People say China and the eyes. I've seen people like that. They're light skinned, the dark hair with the eyes, and they're in Central America.
Even then, you look at the natives of Alaska. They look like Mongols. I mean,
correct.
So, and then you look at like the continents. The continents were closer together. I mean, who knows? No one was there, so who knows?
The Native Americans. What was the thing about the DNA of Native Americans? Were you telling me that?
No, I don't think it was me.
Oh, something about it's hard to trace or something.
Well, I know one thing. It's kind of interesting. The Native Americans and Japanese can't process alcohol. Neither one of them can process alcohol. They have alcohol, they get drunk right away.
Correct.
They can't. So there's two people that are not that far apart.
No.
Who knows?
I mean, could the people that were native to Alaska and Mongol, could they have walked across and came across, and those Native Americans are actually from?
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Maybe they weren't here first either. They just happened to find it.
Well, it's even like Sicily was invaded by so many different cultures.
Oh, there's so many different dialects in Italy.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Sicily.
Yeah.
What's there, like 100 and...
It's crazy, whatever it is.
100 and something different dialects.
Yeah. And then some of them can't talk to each other, even though it's all technically supposed to be Italian, but
it's not.
Yeah.
They can't understand.
They were invaded by everybody.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So that's kind of our...
a little bit of a rant in an open forum.
Open forum. We talked about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So I know we mentioned it in the last episode, so we'll mention it again that come August, we're switching studios. Yeah. We're switching studios.
We are switching studios.
Yeah. So
the backdrop will be a little bit different.
Yeah, and we're going to try to put some episodes kind of in the queue, so we'll have something to release, but we may not. We may miss a week here or there. So don't think we went anywhere. Don't think we disappeared, unless you want us to.
Yeah. No, we're moving.
But we're moving. So we will have.
We'll have some.
Because then we have to get internet service and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But we're hopefully going to time it out so we don't miss anything. But in case there's a week.
Yeah, there might be a.
Don't be too bad.
Yeah, don't take the tissue box out and cry.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Not that you
don't have to drink. Just.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Well, maybe knowing we'll be back, you're gonna make you want to drink.
Anyhow, so that wraps up another episode.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, notification bell.
Don't forget that you have a voice. Don't let anyone silence it. We sure don't let anyone silence us.
No.
And then if people have a comment about a topic that they want us to cover, put it in the comments.
Put it in. We'll do some research.
We'll look up some stuff and we'll tell you our opinion. And
it could be anything.
Yeah, and so we usually end up also with the dumb Democrat of the week.
Yeah,
and there were a lot this week.
Our last episode I had AOC, but her sister. Yeah. She's in trouble.
Yeah, and I had Chuck Schumer last time.
So what's the guy from New York running? Is he a Democrat? The Iranian or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's put him in there.
So Zoran Mandami. The
Zoran.
Socialist.
Moran Mandami. Yeah. You people that voted for him, you're the morons.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and because he's out there just, I'm going to give you free this, I'm going to give you free that. And that doesn't work.
No, someone pays for it. When you go to Shea City Field and they have free jersey night, it's not free, folks. Someone paid for that. Someone paid for that. They took money out for advertising, and they made 15,000 Hawaiian shirts like they gave away the other night. And it's not free. Nothing is.
So my this is going to be a little bit of a twist. My dumb Democrat is actually a Republican.
Oh, okay.
Susan Collins.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know, yeah.
Every single time a Republican bill comes up, she votes no. So I don't know what the people in Maine are doing. But maybe there's a lot of mercury in the fish you're eating or something, because why do you keep voting this woman in?
She doesn't do nothing for your cause.
She votes against any conservative Republican thing every single time. She's always a no vote. So it's a bit of a twist, but I think her and Lindsey Graham, I think they're both.
Yeah, Lindsey
Democrats.
Needs to get out.
I think they're both Democrats.
There's a bunch of Republicans that we could say.
Yeah, I know.
But, and isn't Rand Paul? Is he an independent or is he a Republican in Kentucky?
He's Republican, but he. I
mean, I understand why the people vote for him.
Fiscally stubborn.
Not even conservative. Stubborn.
Right? Because One Big Beautiful Bill has some conservative things in there, trying to cut back. But he's asking for things that are never going to pass. And there's a difference between what will pass and what do I want. What I would want, yeah, no subsidies for any green anything, and no money to NPR, any of those far left leaning. No money to any college that has an endowment. That's the word I was trying to think earlier. An endowment of X amount of money, where Harvard has $1 billion, and Yale probably is in that ballpark too, and we still give them money. No. You guys use your own money.
Use your own money.
Now,
I have to use my own money.
If that was in a bill, would it ever pass? No.
Nope.
Never going to pass.
Nope.
So there's a difference. Anyways, that could be another episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching, folks. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, make a comment.
Yep. Make comments, and then
put your thoughts down. What you like us to have us talk about, maybe.
Yeah. And then we'll see you
on the next video.
Next time. All right.
All right. Thank you very much, folks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.